In example 3, we are told that Jacqueline invests $3,300 for 3 years and earns $594. And we're asked to find the simple interest rate. Additionally, we're asked if her goal is to reach $4,500 after 4 years, will she make her goal at this rate? So first off, our first step is we want to find the simple interest rate. This is similar to example 2. We simply set up our formula, add in what we're given, substitute what we're given, and then simplify to find the simple interest rate. I've written down the pertinent information in what we were given. The principal is $3,300. Time is 3 years. The interest she earned was $594. So let's set up our formula. I equals principal times rate times time. We're given that the interest is $594. The principal is $3,300. We're looking for the simple interest rate, and we're given that the amount of time is 3 years. Again, typically we would multiply on the right-hand side first, combining like terms, or multiplying the 3,300 times 3 in this instance. But we should recognize that 594, 9 plus 4 is 13, plus 5 is 18. That's a multiple of 3, so it's divisible by 3. So let's go ahead and simplify things first by dividing both sides by 3. That gives us, let's see, 594 divided by 3, that'd be 198. And then on the right-hand side, we still have 3,300 R. So we divide both sides by 3,300, and that leaves us with the interest rate on the right-hand side. We're going to go ahead and divide 3,300, or rather divide 198 by 3,300. We'll go ahead and do that right here. 198 divided by 3,300. So the interest rate is less than 10% because 3,300 will not go into 1,980. So we put a 0 here, add another 0, and we're looking for how many times will 3,300 go into 19,800. So essentially we could look at how many times does 33 go into 198. That's about how many times does 30 go into, let's say, 200. If we round 33 down to 30, 198 up to 200, that gives us an approximation of, we know it'll go in there 6 times because that would give us 180, and 33 wouldn't fit into the amount up to 200. We'll go ahead and multiply through. 0 times 6 is 0. 0 times 6 is 0. 3 times 6 is 18. 8 down, carry your 1. 3 times 6 is 18 plus 1 is 19. And we end up with no remainder. So our simple interest rate, the first part of our problem, is 0.06 or 6%. Then we are also asked, she wants $4,500 in 4 years. So let's figure out what is the total amount in 4 years. So first, let's determine our simple interest, which is I equals P times R times T. We know the principal is 3,300. Now we know the simple interest rate is 0.06, and then the amount of time in question is 4 years. Well, that equals 3,300 times 0.24. And if we multiply that out, 0.24 times 3,300. And again, I'm using the zeros trick. I'm just remembering to add these 2 zeros at the end when I'm done, before moving the decimal. So 4 times 3 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6, 7. Put down your 0, and it's going to end up being the same numbers because we have another 3. And then add the 2 zeros at the end. We had 2 decimal places, so that's $792 in 4 years. So we go ahead and we look at what's the ending amount. So the total amount equals the principal plus the interest which equals 3,300 plus the 792, which ends up equaling 4,092. So our answer to the second question is no. She has $4,092 after 4 years, which is less than the 4,500 in question. So she will have to continue saving if she wants to reach that $4,500 mark. So our simple interest rate is 6%. Again, we just use the simple interest formula. Take our given information, plug it into the formula, and then solve for what it is we're looking for, in this case, the interest rate. And then to find a comparison for $4,500, again, we use the same simple interest formula, only we plug in the principal, the interest rate that we found, and the amount of time in question to find the interest, added that to the principal to get the total that she would have after 5 years, and then compare, or 4 years rather, and then compared that to the $4,500, and she did not have, or will not have, enough after 4 years to match that goal.